This is the team I'm going to be using today. It features Cinderace. Cinderace. This could have been a mon for Anti-Meta Mondays, but yeah, I think Cinderace is actually a really, really cool mon. He gets some cool tech. Other mons on this team are going to be things like Gravity Shadow Rider. By the way, this Cinderace has Smackdown, laying the rock bottom on things to set up for our Groudon to come in hot with the P-Blades. So this is a really cool team with like Gravity Shadow Rider, with, Groudon with P-Blades, with Hypnosis Valiant, and Sleep Powder Jump Love. This is actually my first time building a team with Brute Bonnet. I didn't have one. I had to go catch Brute Bonnet. And this set right here features White Herb. You may be wondering, why are we White Herb and not a Clear Amulet? I think Clear Amulet is like a good item, but I like the White Herb here because we're running close combat on it, and I don't want to give myself the defense drop from close combat and the speed up drop from close combat if I need to. So I really, really like this set. I think it could be really cool, and if I lead it and they intimidate it, cool. That works basically like a little mini Clear Amulet, and I can still just close combat there and Sin and KO it right there. So this is a cool set, and hopefully we get some wins with it. Wish me luck. Here we go. Water Pond. Water Pond, I think Ho-Oh Miraidon like bundle is still actually one of my favorite cores. I've been using a lot of it on YouTube recently, if you haven't noticed. I've been using a lot of Iron Bundle. Very, very cool. Ho-Oh is also very nice. That Ho-Oh about to be getting dumpied on, though, by the almighty power of Precipice Blades. We also have Smackdown on the Cinderace, bro. I could do it. Don't say I can't. I'm going to lead Calyrex. I'm going to lead Groudon. I think these are fine. What are you going to do? Are you going to lead hands into this? Are you going to lead Bundle? Should you lead Bundle? Would you lead Bundle? Do I need to do that? Could I just lead like this? Do I want to do that? Because we can get the Tailwind up like right there. I'm thinking. We also have the Cinderace up here. It's Covert Cloak. I really like that. Taunt, Smackdown, Feint, Coaching. It's so nice. I have to be respectful of Miraidon. Tailwind. Yeah, I think that this is the line. These two plus this. And then I'm looking at the last mon. Oh, we could just leave Valiant. Valiant's also really good here. It's just not as good as Bundle. I think I will bring the Valiant here in the mid game. Let's try this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Terra Rock, Terra Blast, Rill versus Ho. It's so nice, right? I really liked that tech when I built that team. It was so nice. Terra Rock Blast Rillo was such a good check. It was a good defensive check into like Ho-Oh as well too. I really enjoyed it. All right. So Treads. Treads 106 base speed, I believe. Bro, you about to get slapped. You good, homie? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? It's EQ baby time out here. Speed Treads. Yeah, you can only save one of these guys. You can pivot in that Ho-Oh if you want. Bro, don't act like I don't got it. I got it. I want it. I got it. Cool. You can only save one, right? And the bundle would come in with its sash, not clocked, but very low. You can go Fairy Terra Miraidon. That's fine, too. No one's saying that you can't. Are you going to Draco my Groudon? What do you think you're doing here? That's a good question. What is the play? Withdrawing the Iron Treads. I have the insta-lead, but yeah, I got Fisher. Gravity does not increase the accuracy of Fisher, by the way. It does not. So Ho-Oh's on deck. Fairy Terra, are they Volt switching? Now, one cool thing about this is, like, I do have the Gravity. I do have the Smackdown. I just gotta get them on the board. But that Ho-Oh about to be getting slapped in, like, 2 turns. And now that they've teared the Miraidon, you know what they can't do? They can't tear the Ho-Oh, so I can Sleep Powder it if I want. If I choose to do so. P-Blades. Let me hit this Miraidon, please. I'm such a gamer, dude. You see how we wasted their Terra there? Do you see how we actually wasted their Terra? They didn't even need to Terra because I can't hit P-Blades. Wow. Masterful gameplay from your boy. Still, that would have been nice to hit because, like, I don't know. Knocking the Miraidon to half's always refreshing. All a part of the plan, yep. Might as well just use Fisher. Okay. That's greedy. Yep. Nice. Bundle? Bundle game? Koraidon back again. Oh, he's risking his luck. Is this Goggles Ho-Oh? You an absolute Chad, my friend? No, you are not. Your Chad book levels are far below ours. Perfecto. Cool. Can I round 2 this one? Yeah, see? We're setting it up. Line him up, knock him down. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oof. Clean. Okay. Nice. Jump up pivots. Are you trying to pivot in that treads, bro? I will KO your Koraidon, my friend. And I will get ready to pop the Gravity D's. Let's go. Precipice Blades. 3rd time's a charm. Never lucky, dude. I forgot. I actually keep forgetting that I'm really good. I keep forgetting. I apologize for how much I forget that I'm really, really good at this game. And I just cannot hit my moves. But we do have a way to hit our moves. It's through a little secret tech called Gravity D's. I ain't missing anymore, okay? You ever seen anyone miss as much as me? I mean, 1 for 3 in the Precipice Blades department against a Koraidon. It's not even like I'm like missing on like something that it wouldn't do. Like if I'm hitting like a Rilla, like I'm literally lethaling something right now. Is this treads? P-Blade's buff. Yo, P-Blade's about to blade these those. This is gonna be so sick. Here we go. Gravity. I ain't missing no more. And that Ho-Oh. Oh no, Ho-Oh. Eat it. Super. Oh, he's at like 1 though. Or he's still alive. I can't believe that Ho-Oh's alive. I can't believe that Tread is alive. All these Mons are like alive for reasons that they shouldn't be. My Tailwind has now petered out. Let us do this once again. I can't believe both of those guys lived. Groudon, you need more practice. You need some more stuff, Groudon. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You need just a little bit more gusto. Imagine a board where we double slap both those guys. This Groudon should outspeed Ho-Oh. A cool tech with gravity. I think it's good. Yeah, I vibe with it. He's thinking about pivoting out the Ho-Oh. He's not, though. All right, as long as Groudon gets the outspeeds here, we got it. We don't outspeed treads, but like I don't care. EQ, bro, EQ though. How about your Ho-Oh though? How about that Ho-Oh though? Oh my gosh. TY, value. Value hath been wrought today, ladies and gentlemen. Today, value hath been created. And he's orbed. Dunzo, bro. See, we miss those 2 P-Blades, but we're just gamers. And now what do you got? Now what do you have? You have Koraidon with terrain ending soon. Sunlight dips. Terrain dips. Gonna get new terrain. I hope they don't have bundle. But at the same time, like, I can't do anything about that. Oh, of course it's bundle Koraidon. Alright, so how am I gonna get up my Tailwind again? To be able to correctly close with Shadow Rider. Do I need to close Shadow Rider is a good question. Because I can KO the Koraidon with anything that I choose. I need to pivot the Groudon, though. So we need to fodder the Valiant, fodder the Shadow Rider, and then come in with Groudon Jump Pluff and go Tailwind P-Blades into Pollen Puff KO. Could get it. They might be able to KO the Icy one. I still have Terra as well. I guess I could flip my Terra on here. That's not worth it. It's always the right play to try and protect here. Get the double. Fodder the Valiant. And then if we reapply the weather, we might be able to win out. Even though we missed like 5 P-Blades. Let's go. Never lucky. Yeah, of course, we're not supposed to hit that one, though. Encore. Incorrect. You could have just KO'd it. Cool. Dazzle, as expected. Okay, so they're probably going to click something obnoxious here. I wonder if they're able to outspeed my Groudon. I doubt. 120, which means we get to 180, 180 plus. We do outspeed regular bundle. We don't outspeed bundle in Tailwind. Let's see. They're going to Icy Wind then. Right? They're going to Icy Wind here, right? Can you believe we just lost this game because we missed 2 P-Blades? Never lucky, I swear. We need to Tailwind to outspeed the Koraidon. And then I think you click this to block. You can't Pollen because they have to, they're probably going to click Icy Wind. So you need to Tailwind to outspeed the Koraidon. Otherwise we do just lose the game. Yeah, because like self-Pollen I don't think gets me out. Because Koraidon does too much. We need to get the Koraidon off the board, because Koraidon would break the jump up in that situation. Like, I could get the Pollen Puff, but I don't think I get the dub, because it's also Sash Bundle. So we need to outspeed the Koraidon here. Which we do. We just don't outspeed the bundle. It is the Icy Wind, so we block the Icy Wind, but at the same time, I'm sure they have Freeze Dry and we lose. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. And now we don't outspeed the Koraidon, because they did Icy Wind. Of course, they hit the Icy Wind, never lucky. If they would have missed either of those Icy Winds, I think we could have had a good shot, but now we just get the D when we lose. Damn, dude. All that! We went through all that! But I don't think that the Pollen Puff would have gotten us the W, because we wouldn't have been able to double tap the bundle. If they would have missed one of the Icy Winds, we could have had shots. So Jump Up Groudon seems fine. Jump Up Groudon, Shadow Rider. Cinderace is not required. Bonnet's okay. I like Bonnet. I think that, like, Valiant could have also been a very good choice here, but we don't need it. Okay. So we're faster than that Venusaur. So I think I can just Heat Crash it. Like, Tailwind Heat Crash. Seems good. Let's go. Can't miss this. He can go Terra on the Venusaur. He could be Sash Venusaur. Those are all solid options. If he is Sash, he wants to Sleep Powder us, he has to go through RNG. So, like, I think we got good options here. They can Heat Crash trade with my Jump Puff, but I'm Sashed. So, like, we would still be able to have the advantage. If you want to rip, like, a P-Blades, we can Pollen Puff it. So I think we're in a good spot here. They have a Flutter back there somewhere, I'm sure. But let's see if this is Sashed Venu. Big damage. Don't want to miss anything, right? Nice. Venusaur goes down for the count. And what's the play from Groudon? Heat Crash trade. Cool. That's Sash. Perfect. It's a great lead for us. So we have the option to Sleep Powder. We can redirect if they want to send out something that threatens Groudon. Like in Sin. Okay, we just pivot. Or do we? This looks so raw. I love this line for me. You can't fake out the Jump Puff and fake out my Groudon, and if I can stick any damage on Sin, it's a double tap with the P-Blades. Really like this line for us. This is so nice. Go for it. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my Terra there. I'm not going to risk pivoting my Shadow Rider. You see how you didn't fake out my Groudon? So if I can hit my P-Blades here, I'm absolutely gaming. Let's go. Yeah, super worth it. Love that. Is it Citrus? We're going to find out. It's not. It's Goggles there. Single target P-Blades is a lot, but not an unbeatable amount. And then right here, in Sin down. That's AV Groudon. So AV Groudon would probably also come with Crunch. So we're going to Terra to not lose to that. Love that for us. You can't tear your Incineroar either, because, like, then I would just melt you with, what is it, Astral. You can't do it. Don't do it. They're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to be wasteful with their Terra and put it in the garbage can gently. They're thinking, the only reason why you would do that is if, like, your Terra was completely useless in every other matchup. Like, any other situation. But, like, even if you have, like, Bolt, you got to be able to, like, terastallize that into something else. And we're doing this just so the Groudon can't go for a crunch. Because their Groudon will get to eat this. It looks like it's AV over there. Alright, cool. They did the right play. You don't waste, there's no reason to waste the Instant Terra there. And so now I can't miss my P-Blades! Neither can, well, they also get to hit all their P-Blades, but we're fine. Cool. And then next turn, Astral plus P-Blades probably takes out that Groudon, I think. Because we're Spell Tag. Show me that crunch. 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 P-Blades. That's fine. See how we're gaming? Just barely gaming, but still gaming. Koraidon. There it is. Okay. Awesome. They can protect. They can do a bunch of cool stuff. I wonder if it's Scarf Koraidon. Scarf Koraidon can't protect. But we're racing. Cool. Absolutely works for me. We should be able to take their Groudon out here, I think. I don't know. I don't know their life, right? But, like, this is Spell Tag boosted Astral. So, like, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to do the best I can. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Dunzo. And now we got single target. We did it. See, when you get the gravity up, man, the P-Blades just, they hit. They rip. Gravities. If he has, like, normal Terra Koraidon, he's cooking. Don't need it. I think the right play might actually be Protect Shadow Rider here. And try to do something with Groudon, then bring in Brute Bonnet, and then just Rage Powder. Actually, we don't have Rage Powder. We have a aggressive set, so we don't even have it. But we have the illusion of Rage Powder. So let's see what kind of Koraidon it is. If you got normal Terra Koraidon, you're cooking, dude. I won't even be mad. I'll give you a high five. Nope. Single target Spell Tag, full special attack. Absolutely massive damage. Survey says who you're going into. Flame Charge. It's the right play, but Groudon, remember, there is still gravity active. So we're just going to go fold it over, break the wrist, walk away. And Groudon wins. And he's orbed. Lamau. P-Blades finishes it off. Busted. Groudon busted. Not bad. Cool. Wins up. Wins up. Cinderace is a usable lead here. It is. It's not great into Torn. So we'll see how we want to feel about that. I'm going to leave with those. And then I'm going to try and mid-game out. Well, you're going to bring Calyrex. I'm wondering what I should be bringing in the mid-game. If Jump Puff's, like, actually viable, and if I need Tailwind in this matchup. Or if, like, I can get away with other things. I think I'm going to need Tailwind. I'll bring the Jump Puff, and I don't think it's right, but we'll try it. This is a really, really cool-looking team. The Ogre Pawn is actually really obnoxious. I think if that was Rock Pawn, this would be, like, impossible to win. Because they would have double redirection Sash with, like, Ursh Torn potential, and then, like, massive AoE, like, we don't have Wide Guard on Valiant. They probably are thinking that we have Wide Guard, but we don't have Wide Guard. So this is going to be really, really hard. And we're going to see, they could honestly just, like, lead Torn Ursh or Torn Ogre, and that would give us a lot of problems. We'd be on the back foot for a long time. That is a choice. Huh. I like that. That's a great looking lead from them. I really, really enjoy that. All right, we have massive attack stat right now. You can honestly pop this bonnet, and I cannot stop you, my friend. It's a good lead in the Sun teams. Really, I understand your vision now. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, ain't gonna fool me again. You can KO. You can try and KO the Groudon, or you can just pop the bonnet. Like, I can't stop you, bro. Yeah, they took the bait. Nice. Let's see if this is Goggles Torn. Nice. See how we're gaming out here? See how we can stagger this Tailwind? It's juicy. Torn's trying to do something. Look at this damage. Oof! It's a lot! We should be faster. Yeah, there it is. Don't care who you take out here. Shadow Rider's gonna pop you, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Shadow Rider's coming for you. Guess what? What you gonna do? Alright. Yeah, Shadow Rider's great here. Shadow Rider pins the Ogre Pawn. And I think we actually just like Palm Puff the Torn to break Sash. If it is Sash Torn. Because it definitely could be. Hopefully I get more than a one-turn sleep. That'd be kind of nice. He might try and wake up and Rain Dance, and I don't particularly care. That Sucker Punch was big. You see how it just sets up the Ogre Palm for being right in the range that we want, and we've successfully staggered that Tailwind. They could have Ogre in the back. They could have Kali-I in the back. They still haven't Terra'd yet, so they could have a normal Terra on Kali-I, which would be very not great. But then we have like the potential to like sleep powder things. So I really think we're in a good spot here. I want to see if the Torn wakes up. Pivot Torn. He's really trying to save that Torn. I think this is a misplay. Smeargle could come in here. Urshifu cannot come in on this. And it's Urshi Dark. It can come in on this. I just was kidding. I apologize. You are definitely allowed to switch in on this, my friend. Urshifu is kind of schmoovin'. But let's see how much damage we do. We are Spell Tag. And I wonder if they have Grass Terra on that Ursh. They also could be Scarfed. If you're Grass Terra on that Ursh, you are allowed to Sucker Punch me. I'm not going to blow my Terra here. I need to save that to 1v1 your Ogre with my Groudon. Right? I don't think that flipping on a normal Terra is the right play here because we have Rage Powder. I do not think that it is. There's a lot of pivots going on right now. There's the Torn. You protect him with the Ursh. Alright. Goggles? Goggles Ursh? Nope. Awesome. Double KO for El Shadow. Please go away, Torn. Torn barely alive. Not great. Okay. He's going to try and stagger that Tailwind correctly back at me because their Tailwind ends right here. So they're going to try. He's going to try and wake up off the one-turn sleep Tailwind, which is definitely a possibility. But I think we're gaming right now. So I'm going to go Astral. And remember, this is their last turn. This is the last turn of my Tailwind, sorry. I'm going to just pivot in the Groudon and not let anything weird happen. In case that is like some sort of weird Ogre set. I don't want to sleep powder the Kyogre. I don't think that's right. I think this is correct play. Because you'd have to wake up and Rain Dance to be able to do something with the Ogre, and then I still have my Tailwind, so I should be able to pin your Ogre correctly here. They're really trying to just wake up with their Torn. Hopefully I don't get a one-turn sleep. Oh, they just tried to fight me. No. Lol. Lol, no. Nopers. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with this Ogre, but like we gaming out here. Shadow Rider kind of busted. Sheer Cold? Please stop. Right? Origin Pulse. Oh, I don't see why they get to hit their moves. Never lucky. He's Orbed Ogre, bro. He's angry. He big angry. Sheesh. That's game, though. Cool. Yeah, I mean, the team works when it works, right? Team works when it works. Awesome. Battles over. Wins up. Nice. Ditto. Not, Ditto's only the other restricted if I bring a restricted. Valiant is good here. I like me some Valiant. I think I'm going to go Cinderace and Bonnet, though. I vibe with that. I really vibe with what that's putting down. And then... do I need to... I'm not bringing a restricted. I'm bringing my Groudon, guys. You can't stop me. It's Groudon. I got to bring it, bro. I'll bring one restricted. They get one, I get one. That's fine. That's a cool team, though. Let's see. Mono normal. Saucebuck's a good Pokemon. Great Pokemon. Serene Grace, Choice Scarf, Headbutt, like 60% chance flinch. Like, sign me up. Alright, so I gotta watch out for Gambit. Can I Sucker Punch Final Gambit? Does that work? That works, right? I can do that? I think you can. He's reckless, too. If you Tailwind me, I just lose. So, actually, the right play is Taunt Sucker. That plays around Tailwind and Gambit. Cool. He's going big Pagos here. I'm absolutely fine with, like, Specs Pagos slapping it out. Turn 1. Absolutely acceptable. There's not a single problem with that. Like, we're gaming. Sucker Punch whips. Gambit? U-turn. Okay. Dude, we're gamers. Look how alive we are. Do you see how alive we are? How thriving we are right now? Sheesh. Cool. Yeah, and like I said, Valiant should slap this Pagos into, like, next life. And that is Scarf Staraptor being faster than my Staraptor. So we know that now. Good play. I love this thing's coming in on the taunt, by the way. That's so good for me. Oh, and it's not herb. That's so good for me. Like, I'm literally going to be able to come in with Groudon and Valiant and just go, whew. How is it possible to catch Terapagos with a Beast Ball? I don't know. It's probably Gen. Terra Starstorm. Cool. It should be Spexed. We're going to lose our... whatever guy here is. This guy, right? Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder how much damage Indity really does. I want to check my speed tiers. 85, 84. Awesome, that's exactly what I wanted to. Nice. Chat, do we think that Indity has Psychic? Yes, no, maybe so. They still have Scarf Staraptor. Looks like I can try and catch it with a Smackdown. Yeah, let's try it. This is a lot of damage. This is Life Orb, Coaching Boosted, Stellar Terra Close Combat. You done. I'm pretty sure they're Specs too. And I can't faint because there's terrain. Gotta go after Pagos here. You can't just go after the end of the end and expect to protect from Pagos. You gotta kill it. Dumpied. Dumpied. Dumped. Now, if the Entity has Psychic, your boy's sad. I'm sad if it Psychics me, bro. I don't want to see that. Ain't no one signed up for that out here. Dazzle. Awesome, I can eat that. Yep. Just barely. But we do be eating good in the neighborhood. Arby's out here. Okay. That Indie like dump trucked my Cinderace, bro. Okay, how does Groudon win this? Because you're going to come in with the Staraptor. And I can't check it very easily. Ditto versus Groudon. That's actually fine. I don't think that's the right play. Am I wrong to do Heat Crash here? Just stick damage, right? Let me think about this, actually. You're Scarfed, too, on the Ditto, I'm sure. Oh, no, it can't be Scarfed. Okay, then. Pivot out the Indity. I'm really trying to think of how we get this, because I'm trying to anticipate them pivoting out the Indity for Staraptor. Gaming. Let's go. Just be gamers out here. Gaming time. Let's go. Come on. No! Dude's gonna do it to me first. No! Oh, dude, that's dicey. Oh, that's too deep, bro. Dude, everyone's crazy out here. Everyone's wild. Okay. Dude, that was feral. Okay. That should KO. Yeah. He tried to redirect there. Had to be asleep that turn. If I hit... Oh, we just got the KO. Raw! There's O-coded Ditto, bro. That's how strong we are with that orb. That's nutty. Oh, he's Rocky Helmet too. Rocky Helmet Ditto, dude. That's nuts. I'm like barely alive. Groudon. Am I dead? No, I'm orbed. I'm gone, I think. I think they get me. Yeah, I think that might win. I think that wins. Unless this Oko's Indity, I win. Because Staraptor will do an unbeatable amount of damage with, like, Brave Bird or something. And we just missed, right? Such a gamer. Such a gamer I am today, chat. I've missed so many P-Blades today. I should have just clicked Fisher. Alright. We have, like, 2.5 chances to win, honestly. I'm going to Heat Crash the Staraptor. Brave Bird is going to do so much damage. Hey, I've missed a lot of moves. Inity's still asleep. Dude, actually, if we don't... Let's see how much damage Staraptor does, honestly. This is Reckless boosted Scarf Staraptor. It's a lot. Alright. Groudon needs a timeout. Groudon needs his eyes checked. Alright, do we Fisher this guy? I think Crunch is a 2-shot, honestly. I think Crunch is a 2-shot. I'm just going to Crunch it. Let's go. Crunch! Whew! Big damage. Defense drop! Indity, what you got? Psychic Fisher? Deagle, not in it, bro. You know what? You know what? You know what? Gaming. Ah, oh, come on! I was giving you shots, bro. I was giving you shots, though.